What up? It's your boy Big Vern. Welcome to App Stupid Studios, the fastest growing sports and entertainment channel on these YouTube streets. We did it. We're in season 3 thanks to you all. This is where we cover NBA, college basketball, and college football, along with the NFL. Thanks to you all for making us one of your stops and destinations in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. So sit back, relax, let us do our thing. Welcome to App Stupid. Boy Big Vern, shout out to everybody on Black Friday. It's your boy Big Vern on a frigid Friday here in the Midwest. I know everybody's got some hot cocoa or some coffee in their cup, and you're going to shop till you drop. So, got a lot of stuff I got to go ahead and put out there today. So this is going to be one of the most loaded shows I think we've had in a while. This is the span of a couple of days that we just had so much content. We just got to get it out there. So we got Kansas, Duke, recap, Redux, and our diversion, Louisville. Wow. Louisville, really good. Indiana, very bad. Very bad. You'll get my thoughts on the last couple of days with the Bird Gang. Louisville, very a game dog this year. And yeah, Indiana, I don't know where you go from there. West Virginia and Gonzaga. Wow. I mean, shout out to the Mountaineers. And then the Mountaineers and the Cardinals. I have that one also to go ahead and cover. Michigan State, North Carolina, very good game. Like, wow. Then Iowa State destroys Colorado. I didn't even see that one coming. You'll get our thoughts on these and many more stories when we come back from a quick rap album we're covering this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with another rap album we promoting this month. Cardo Got Wings, Made Man, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Thinking of Ways, Bankroll, Can't Stop, Never Too Much, with Seafood Sam, When You See Me, and Sibo Flow with Payroll Giovanni. Cardo Got Wings, Made Man, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Payroll Giovanni. I like that Cardo Got Wings. That whole thing is just, yeah, I've been banging that this whole Thanksgiving break. But let's jump into it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, Louisville. Now, this was hard to watch by all stretches of the imagination, and it was sloppy. But credit to Louisville for not going. Like I said, I'm not going to be a hater in this. But they put the beating on Indiana. And I thought, hey, Indiana's got it in the bag. Or at least, they can win this contest. There's rim protectors. No. And here's the sad reality for Indiana fans. They just can't shoot. I don't know in this era of NIL how Woodson managed to get a whole roster full of guys who can't shoot or knock down buckets. That should have been the call to order on that team. If you say I can only have 12 kids out here that are playing on scholarship, or I only have 12 kids that are going to make it to the court, 6 or 7 of them better be shooters. The fact that that was offensively abysmal. 21 of 63, again, horrible. That's a ridiculous stat. And it's an indictment on the coaching staff because poor shooting and playing out of your character, you can't beat anybody in college basketball doing this. Now you have to, like I said, you have to regain control of the offense, and then you have to make the smaller team play your style of basketball. Louisville was able to speed Indiana up, and when teams get sped up, they make turnovers and make mistakes, and it seemed like that's what Indiana was doing. They were playing into Louisville's hands. Now, credit to Pat Kelsey. Louisville will shoot anything. I mean, it's going to be a three. It don't matter. You're going to jack them up because that is the style of offense that he plays. Guys are hustling to the ball. They're scrappy. They're on the boards. They're active. They're long, which when I say they're long, what I mean is that their arms. They stretch and get into the passing lanes, and they make it very difficult in certain defensive packages they run. Whether they run in a 3-2 or a 2-3, whether they run zone, it's very hard to get the ball on the interior for Louisville. But then on the offensive end, sometimes they'll give you a look with a pick and pop, or they'll give you a 4-out, 1 in, or hell, I even seen them when they played West Virginia, 5-out. No, I was just like, wow. I mean, that's the level of I want to say that's the level of being well coached on a team. And like football, this is not going to be anything different. You're going to have kids with big resumes versus guys who fit your system. And when you have guys who just fit your system, you're going to be way better off than just having a 4 or 5-star NIL, mega this, mega that, and you'll go nowhere. You'll go nowhere. Give me another 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern popping another rap album this month. Cordy the Crossroads in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify. This album is fire. My personal favorites is 06 Dreamin', Summer Drop with Anderson .Paak. He also came back on the bonus track with 2 10s. Nothing Promised, Mad as What, All Alone, Never See It with Juicy J, Saturday Mornings with Lil Wayne, and many more. Cordy, in stores now, The Crossroads. Yeah, shout out to Cordy. Like I said, I love the album. I think it's very dope, very cool, very chill. Check that one out. But when you dive into the numbers, Louisville 37-65 from the field. They shot 56% and going 10 from 27 from three-point land. Again, when they didn't really shoot lights out. I think it was the inability of Indiana to just hustle and want rebounds more. And then the 7-foot guy that they had from Indiana, he was out of breath. He was out of shape. Again, I know it's early. I'm not going to hit the panic button, but being ranked number 14 and you can't actually shoot, that's a setup for failure. That's a setup for failure. Again, it's smart making the bigs defend the wings and running them off screens for pick and rolls, pick and pops, getting high percentage shots. I get it. Also, a key benefit to playing faster teams is when you get sped up, again, you're going to make turnovers, i.e., the Hoosiers had 23 turnovers. And this is one of those Rick Pitino variants and when he coached, because Louisville always sped teams up. And when you play fast, you have to play fast in feeling and knowing what you're doing. For teams who play a lot of half-court setup basketball, that's not going to work because your tempo is dictating what you're doing. And some guys are relegated to being on the blocks where you got your 4 and your 5, and then you have your 3s and your 2s out on the wings. But if you deal with someone who's constantly moving in that motion offense, and you have kids out there, again, who fit your system and they know where the soft spots in your defense is. Now, when guys draw other guys in, somebody's going to be open, either cutting to the rim running, or someone's going to be open on the baseline. Again, I'm not going to be a hater. Louisville just beat the dog shit out of Indiana. That wasn't even competitive. It was hard to watch. And then Indiana, it's hard to watch. They went and played Gonzaga for another drubbing and another beating. And I'm saying, as much as the football is good and we're glad to go ahead and get those football wins, Mike Woodson, you better get somebody to shoot out there, because Indiana's not going to tolerate that. As much as we love that football and as much as we love those football wins, Indiana's the basketball school. I will tell you that all day and 2 times on Sunday. And if this is the best effort you've got, getting cooked in Atlantis and embarrassed, that's it for you. That is it for you. But shout out to Louisville, L1C4, the fan base doing what they do. We'll go ahead and close this out when we come back from another rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live with another rap album we're promoting. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary, dropping next month. Yes, next month. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites that they already released is Gorgeous. That song is crazy. We've only done this for one other album, which is LL Cool J, and we were right. We're going to be right again, so make sure you go get this where you legally consume music. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary, drops next month. Yeah, shout out to Snoop and Dre still doing their thing. So for the Cardinal faithful, I think they play Oklahoma today, and that should be a good game. I think Louisville, ultimately, they may pull that one out and then will win the battle for Atlantis. So, props to them. Props to Pat Kelsey, who's a hell of a hire. I think that the good times are starting to come back to Louisville with Brom and football and now Kelsey and basketball, and for them to continue to find guys that run that system. But I just want to hear from Cardinal fans, real Cardinal fans. I want to hear from them in the chat. L1C4 for life. Rest in peace, Big John. Also, I want to hear from, disappointed Indiana fans like myself. Get in the chat. Let me know, did we have it wrong or right? Do you wish Indiana could shoot better? I know I do. This is Big Vern. We'll be back.